Hi, my name's Caitlin.
Hi, Megan.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
I'm really nice of you, and before we begin, I just wanted to let you know that everything between us is confidential, unless you talk about something, harming someone else or harming yourself.
Okay.
Then I'll have to speak to my supervisor about that.
Sure.
However, everything else stays between us.
Okay.
And before we begin this session, I just wanted to ask you if you have any questions or comments for me.
Not really. I just I'm really feeling it's like nothing really matters right now. Like I just feel really just so depressed about everything that's going on in my life. Nothing's going right.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Can you, give me a little background about
Sure.
work
Sorry. I have 4 kids, and it just seems like my relationship with all of them is always just so. I'm always so just blah, and they don't really want to be around me. Um, Neither does my husband. I don't have any friends, and I just stay home all the time. And so, yeah, I don't know. So I figured I should come and talk to someone
right?
because I don't know. I just feel down.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Can you tell me a little bit about your relationships with your husband and your kids?
Sure. My husband and I got married like 10 years ago, and I just feel like I've had like kids constantly. Like I've never just taken time for myself, and even when I am on my own, because they're all like started school, it's like I just don't. I don't even want to be around myself. I'm so just down all the time. Um, my husband doesn't really talk to me. Like he just goes about his business, and we just kind of like live in the same house, but like we just don't talk. And then he has a really good relationship with my kids. Like they all do stuff together, but it just always seems like they're always against me.
So you think you feel like your husband has a good relationship with your kids, but you don't. Can you tell me a little bit about what kind of why you kind of feel like they are against you?
I guess I've just always been like down, and they're always so like don't want to be around me because I just bring them down. Like I'm depressing all the time, and I probably did a really bad job raising them, but they are doing good. It's probably all because of my husband, but they're like doing great in school. Um, they get straight A's, and they're really active, but it's probably nothing with me because I'm just I suck, but.
Well, I'm sure you don't suck. Can you tell me a little bit about the things that get you down?
Usually, like if I'm by myself, I just start thinking about things. Like I don't know, I'll watch a TV show and it'll remind me of like when I was a kid and something bad happened to me, or I don't know, or like me not finishing my degree and like I feel like a failure, or whatever, and I don't have a job. Like I'm just a stay-at-home mom. Like that really isn't like valued. I don't think in our society today, and so I don't know. It's just I can't ever see anything good in a situation like that.
Right. So, is there anything in your life that you feel good about that makes you happy?
I mean, I guess my kids, I'm proud of them. And I have a friend that she's always there for me when I need her, even though I hate to like burden her, which is part of the reason why I decided to come talk to you because it feels like I always just talk to her and like unload on her all the time. But I mean, I guess I have that friend, and she probably doesn't think I don't know, but I'm boring or depressing like I do.
Do you like to do any activities, or do you have any hobbies that you enjoy?
I used to like to go to the gym, but I've kind of stopped. I guess lately I really don't even like to leave the house anymore. But I used to like to go to the gym. I was a lot more active, and um, like I would go to my kids' school and participate like in their classroom stuff, or I was in school, and that was really good too. But I quit going to that, so I used to have all these activities, but now I just don't feel like I have anything going on, and I'm just probably just makes me more depressed because I'll just stay home. So I don't see like a whole lot going on for me.
So, did you see a change at all, or did you notice when that changed for you? Like when you were super active in your activities, and then you kind of transitioned into not really doing any of the things that you enjoyed?
I think like after I had my last kid, my last child, my son, it really got bad. But I was more active and then kind of like slowly tapered off. But I just always thought like, well, when he started back to school or when he started school, like I would get active again, but it hasn't happened. And I think like then I feel like a failure because I'm not doing everything I feel like I should be doing, and that makes me more depressed, and then that makes me less want to like go out. So.
Right. So earlier you talked about your husband and your relationship and how you felt like you guys don't really connect. When did that kind of change for you?
Maybe it was about that time too.
The time when your youngest son went to school?
Well, no, like I guess like right after I had him, and I felt like that was when everything really started getting more depressing. But I just thought I would just pick up again once he started school,
Right.
but it just didn't. And then, so yeah, that's probably when our relationship probably got bad. Yeah. I probably like, well, I don't know. I mean, he acts like he's supportive sometimes, I guess, but sometimes I just don't see it because I'm so like depressed that I think like, oh, he doesn't care. But really, he is supportive. Like if I wanted to go back to school, he probably would be.
Well, that's good. It sounds like you have a good support system with that. Have you, as far as like your medical history, have you ever taken any antidepressants or?
No. I've thought about it, and I probably maybe should. I don't know, but I never have. I've never really even talked to anyone about this. It's just kind of just my friend and you, and of course my family sees it, but we don't really talk about it.
Right. Well, I hope that I can help you and kind of work through some of the different things that why you're feeling the way you are, and so as far as work goes, have you ever thought about going back to work, or when was the last time that you worked?
It was before I had my kids. It was the last time I worked. But I did go to school online, like after as I was having kids, I was still kind of going, and I don't really need that much more to finish my degree. I think I need like 2 semesters. But yeah, I mean, I probably would like to go back to work, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you, because I feel like I need some support from someone that's not already involved, I guess, in my life. And so, I mean, that would be one of the things. And then to finish school, but I just feel like I need someone to support me through that, I guess.
Right. Yeah, we can definitely get some resources for you if you're interested in school or work. We have those here, so we can definitely work through that.
Okay. And so, I guess like, if I wanted to go, like I couldn't sign up for school, but I guess I just feel like I need like support. So I really just need someone to talk to. Yeah.
So, what was your degree in?
It was in psychology.
Okay. And what did you like about that?
I guess because it's about people, and I really like to help people, so that's probably the part I like most.
That's great. So, what would you want to do with your degree if you were to get it?
I don't know. Maybe get some kind of job with people. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe work in a hospital and help people. I'm not sure.
That sounds really great. What were your jobs in the past?
I was just working retail. Like, I worked for just a bunch of stores, but in different times of my life. But I always like it because it's working with people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's great. That sounds like something that you really enjoy is working with people, and maybe, now that you've been, the kids are all in school, and that's kind of what you're missing, been at home. So, when your kids are in school during the day, what kind of things do you take care of?
Lately, it's just been kind of like hard to even like get out of the house. So, I guess nothing now. I mean, before they were born, I didn't have a problem leaving the house, but now it just seems like I don't know. It was even hard coming here today, like just getting in the car and going.
Right.
But I think if I have support and if I can talk to you and like get some stuff off my chest, then probably I'll have like more motivation to, go back to school or start working again. So that would really be like one of the goals, I guess, that I want to work on is trying to, slowly but surely work back into being around people again because it did make me feel good. But
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely work on that. Are there any other goals that you would like to set for the meetings ahead?
like I said, I really want to start out small.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're okay with that, I don't think I can just like go full force,
Right.
but maybe to go to the gym like a couple of times, maybe, or like have lunch with my friend like out of the house,
Yeah,
something like that.
definitely. That'd be great. So tell me a little bit about your friend.
She's a lawyer, so she's busy, but like she still makes time for me. She's like a really good friend. So she calls me and checks up on me, make sure that I'm at least like not too depressed, I guess. But she's like a really good friend. She's been my friend forever, so since we were like little.
So for the meetings ahead, we can set goals and work on incrementally, working up to bigger things. Like you said, we can go into the gym and hang out with your friends and getting out more and supporting your family, things like that. And
That sounds really good.
and then work up to the bigger things that you're wanting to accomplish, like going to school and working and stuff. And hopefully we can work through some of the things that are concerning you, and I look forward to that. So
Me too.
it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.